Deep within Death Mountain, beneath a mighty boulder, in a stone prison, lies a cow. A cow that did not walk here, a cow that did not fall here, a cow that was placed here. Someone sealed this cow inside this cavern. Someone wanted it hidden, and someone hoped no one would ever ask why. Today we ask that very question, and finger the suspects of cow napping most foul. I'm Kyoto Whiskers, and I got theories. At first glance, our bovine friend appears calm, uninjured, and suspiciously well fed. She still shares her delicious healing milk when serenaded, and moos contentedly. Someone placed this cow here. Someone is feeding it. But who? Let's examine the suspects. Suspect number 1, Ingo. Ingo has motivation dripping from his moustache, his resentment, his bitterness, and a long history of questionable decisions. He has access to the cows of Lon Lon Ranch, he has a grudge against his employers, and he has the temperament to hide a cow out of spite. If Ingo wanted to sabotage Lon Lon Ranch's reputation, sealing a cow inside a volcanic cavern would be exactly the kind of dramatic gesture this Waluigi-adjacent menace might consider subtle. A prime suspect. Number 2, Talon. Talon is, by every available measure, a danger to himself, his ranch, and anyone standing between him and a nap. He misplaces livestock with the casual ease of a man misplacing his keys. If Talon accidentally led a cow up Death Mountain, he would not remember doing it. This is a man who can lose his entire ranch to a disgruntled employee and sleep right through it. A man who could, without hesitation, mistake a bombable cavern for a barn. It is then entirely plausible that Talon brought this cow here, sealed it inside, and then forgot the entire event, possibly before finishing the sealing. A suspect of pure negligence. That is precisely why he makes this list. Number 3, the Gorons. The Gorons live closest to the cavern. They possess the strength required to move a cow, and they have a long history of stupid rituals that ignorant outsiders like myself do not understand. Their official stance is simple: we eat bombs, not cows, which is true, but it does not rule out ceremonial placement. We must consider them deeply. Number 4, the Cuckoo Lady. She loves animals. She also loses animals. She panics easily. Her emotional attachment to livestock is intense, bordering on unstable. She may be well-intentioned. Perhaps she genuinely believed the safest place for a cow was a sealed cavern on the side of an active volcano. If she overheard a threat upon the cow's life, her actions would be swift and probably ill-advised. We therefore cannot rule her out. Number 5, Dampe the Gravekeeper. Dampe works alone at night with access to a shovel. He has a suspicious familiarity with the strange elements of Hyrule. He is familiar with underground spaces. He is not easily startled. He is also comfortable around the dead. If somebody asked him to relocate a body, he might simply nod, dig a hole, and never ask why the corpse is mooing. He is, after all, a professional. Therefore, he too makes our list. Number 6, the Carpenters. Not the 70s soft rock duo Karen and Richard, but the Kakariko Village Carpenters. Loud, strong, and thoroughly inept, they have the tools, they have the manpower. They also have a history of storming off mid-project. If they decided, or were tasked, to move a cow, they would do so with enthusiasm and absolutely no planning. A sealed cavern could easily be the result of a team-building exercise gone wrong, one in which they vowed never to speak of the cow again. Subsequently, perhaps they never have. Number 7, the Death Mountain Trail Gatekeeper. He stands watch at the entrance to Death Mountain. He is strict, serious, and suspicious. If he believed this cow was a threat, to the village, to the mountain, or to his person. He might have sealed it away for public safety. And let us therefore ask the question, why did he really want that mask? Subterfuge, perhaps? Or something even more sinister? Number 8. The Potion Shop Hag. She deals in strange ingredients. She is not above ethically dubious sourcing, and she has a history of asking for things that should not be harvested. A cow would certainly be an unusual crop, but not so far-fetched by her deranged standards. Placing it in a cavern would keep it fresh. Perhaps she intended to collect it later, but forgot because she's medically old. A tragic condition, but no excuse for cow nap. Number 8. The Phonogram Man. The man in the windmill is angry. He is obsessive. He is capable of dramatic gestures. If he believed a wandering cow had disrupted his rhythm, he might have removed it from society entirely. He has destroyed far more for far less. And who plays a phonogram these days anyway? That alone is cause for some suspicion. Number 9. Ganondorf. Ganondorf may seem too obvious, but he does have a history of imprisoning things. He also has a flair for dramatic gestures. If he wanted to send a message to the people, a cow on Death Mountain would certainly be a message. A symbolic act of dominance over Hyrule's food supply? Or he simply hates cows like the monster he is. Both are equally plausible. Number 10. Epona. Epona the culprit? As absurd as it may seem, we cannot rule out a certain young pony. Furious at the attention cows receive at Lon Lon Ranch, could Epona have lured one away to a dangerous mountainside? She might not have sealed the cavern herself, but a wild, untamed Epona might just have been the instigator. A tragic case of equine on bovine crime. Epona is certainly worthy of some overnight questioning. And number 11, Navi. Navi did not choose Link, she was assigned to him. But what if Link was not the Great Deku Tree's first choice? What if Navi's original assignment was a cow? A brave, good-hearted, unassuming cow that failed in its quest to save Hyrule. Failed because it was a cow. With no hands to grip a sword, nor fingers to play an ocarina, nor lips capable of forming a single note. Navi, desperate to complete her mission, may have attempted to guide the cow somewhere useful, but the cow, unable to understand, wandered into danger and became trapped. Navi, following protocol, sealed it inside, and on orders of the Deku Tree, reluctantly went to accompany Link, the cow's unlikely and unknowing understudy. This would explain everything, and yet nothing. So comment below who you think the culprit might be. We may never know the full truth of what took place here, but one fact remains undeniable. This cow is a prisoner, and in a way, I believe we're all responsible. I'm Kyoto Whiskers, and that's my theory. What's yours? Goodbye.